Winter's coming. So are you prepared? Do you have your games out? Keep yourself and perhaps your family busy? So we've got like a lot of games here. Chicago in the Box is much like Monopoly. I think everyone pretty much knows the other games. This is a futuristic risk game I bought some time ago. Not sure the boys would be too interested in that, at least not the youngest one. Also, I have another Avalon Hill game known as Magic Realm. But again, that game is pretty complex, so I'm probably not going to teach the boys that one, mainly because I would have to reread all those rules anyway. And then, of course, the bookcase games, Wizard's Quest, Dragon's Pass, Dragon Hunt, and, well, Firepower. Well, that's my brother's. Not to say I didn't have my own set of war games. For victory games, I have mostly the fleet games, 6th Fleet, 3rd Fleet, 2nd Fleet, NATO Next War, in Europe, and I had a 5th Fleet, but that was on CD-ROM. Now, these games were all right, but again, they're kind of complex. You know, you get these maps, and then you got the cardboard pieces, and then you had to keep track of everything. So I might stick to the Games Workshop games like Mummy's Tomb, which the boys have played. They haven't played Blood Royal, probably won't play that one, quite honestly. Maybe Kings and Things. They have played now Dungeon Quest. I do have an expansion for that, Catacombs and the Heroes. I also have Talisman and all the expansions for that, 2nd edition. So the city, the Talisman Timescape, the dungeon, the adventure, and even the dragons are in there. But again, there's so many different rule sets, and then of course just the sheer number of heroes that you can play on this. It'll take you quite some time to figure out who everyone's going to play. So I may not do that one. Now Middle-earth again. We got the Riddle of the Ring and the Battle of the Five Armies. Battle of Five Armies is kind of complex, so maybe not. And of course, another game based on books was Thieves' World Sanctuary. It's a bit of a simple game, so I may introduce them to that one. Then I have this futuristic game, Circus Imperium, but not too sure they would be interested in that one. But the Steve Jackson games, such as Warlock of Firetop Mountain, we already played that one. And Star Traders is a pretty fun game. They did do another edition of that one, a newer edition. And in TSR, who's known for RPGs, I've also got a couple of their games, like Dragonlance and Elixir. We have played Elixir. They seem to enjoy that one, but I may also introduce them some sci-fi games, such as Dune by Parker Brothers, or Shadowlord by Parker Brothers. They've also played this Battle Ball game and enjoy that, which I've kind of used to introduce them to Hero Quest, at least the youngest one. He kind of likes that one. The older one hasn't played it yet. And of course, since I have all these expansions, I guess I can figure out how to get them interested in those. Of course, you may already know this if you watched any of the prior videos I have done. There you can see how it's got all my stuff separated, keeping it in these, basically these 4 boxes with some boxes inside other boxes. And then, of course, if none of these are quite to your liking as far as board games go, you can play some of the more traditional games, just as chess, which I happen to have a Middle-earth version or Lord of the Rings version. And if that doesn't do it for you, I have just a standard chess set, but it's by Creations with, of course, a good versus evil type of feel to it. And of course, there are plenty of chess sets out there for you to pick from. This one I used to have out on display. And then, of course, RPG games. I've sold most of my Advanced Dungeons & Dragons, but still have some items left over, mainly RuneQuest and some generic items. And that's going to be it for me. So, if you want to see any of these in more detail, let me know, and I'll try to do another video showing it in more detail. Have a good one.